What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another blogcast. It's been a while since I've been able to do these fireside chats with you. That's what the blogcasts are. You know, they're not too fancy. It's just me speaking to you on a topic a little bit off to the side. That's why I call them blogcasts. In this edition, because I haven't done one of these in a while, I want to speak about this situation with Dr. Dre and Apryl Jones from Love and Hip Hop. I've made videos on her. They're probably on this channel, or I have them on the other channels. I may link some of those videos in the description, and y'all go and check them out. Make sure you like this video and like those videos as well. Comment too, and just let me know that, hey Jay, I have been here. Okay. In this, I'm going to talk about how to come up, how to truly come up, how to truly level up, right? You look at this situation with Dr. Dre. Now, from what I understand, they've actually been dealing with each other for a little while now, for some months. Apparently, he may have bought her a car. He may have tried to throw a birthday party for her. And some things may have interrupted. There's some things that have been going on with these two for quite some time. Now, I will say this though. Even though I believe Apryl may be an attention seeker, Apryl may be a bit crazy, especially when she's drunk, she's very easy on the eye. I'm not even going to deny that. I'm not going to deny whatsoever that Apryl Jones isn't easy on the eye. She is very easy on the eye, right? I can see why Dr. Dre is intrigued. But I do think that Dr. Dre got to be careful, because women can be very calculating. Just because a woman may not have the success or the financial means that other women may have does not mean that they're not thinking. Doesn't mean that they're not looking for the next come up, the next level up, right? And apparently he bought this particular female a car. He's been trying to get with her for some time now. There's a lot of dudes that have been probably trying to get with her. But she's calculated and say Dre got the most money. Dre going through a divorce. That's why even after the aneurysm, he's out and about with her, and he's like, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna enjoy life. I'm gonna be with this female who's, you know, I mean, I told y'all she's an attention seeker. She's out and about, and you know, she's wearing something to let y'all know that she's there for the attention, right? Like, she's got to let y'all see the stomach tattoo. And again, I just think that honestly, when it comes to Apryl Jones, I just think you got to be careful when you're dealing with her. Like the way she did Lil Fizz, man, she embarrassed him. She was the reason why his bags, he weren't able to get those bags. He got kicked out the group, kicked off tour, kicked off the show, and she made claims against him, about ruining this guy. Right? So Apryl's one of those type of chicks. And again, I know that Dr. Dre, this may be a situation of him just, you know, having fun, and that's good. But you need to be careful, because she's the type to do whatever it takes to get to the points that she needs to get to. She used Lil Fizz as revenge against Omarion, because Omarion wanted nothing to do with her. Now, she hasn't dealt with anybody now recently, but from my understanding and from the info that I was given, or I came across, you know, he's been dealing with her for some months. You know, really, really low key. You know, everybody's been hearing about the divorce. He's been keeping to himself. He must not be dealing with the side pieces that were brought out publicly, right? I just think that Apryl Jones is somebody she's a social climber. This is the type of attention that she wants. This ain't the type of attention that Dr. Dre wants, especially while he's trying to finalize this divorce. But this is the type of attention that Apryl Jones loved. And you have to ask yourself, why would he do this now? Is this for her? Is she working on some type of projects? Is this to help her stay on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? What's the point? Like, Dr. Dre is a very low-key guy. And I believe that's by design. I don't think that he's somebody that's for being in public. You know, he's somebody that likes to, you know, be low-key and not, you know, all in the public eye, so to speak. But if you're going to deal with somebody like Apryl, you going out to restaurants with her, you should know that the press is going to be there. So is this a ploy, a play for your divorce proceedings? Is this a way to get at your ex? Maybe he feels some type of way about the situation that occurred when he, you know, had the aneurysm and he was in the hospital and they sending him paperwork to sign. And this is his way of being like an FU. But you look at Apryl, she's soaking it all in. It's almost like she knew the press would be there. I mean, look at what she was wearing. You go into a restaurant and she literally dressed like she looked like she was getting dressed. She walking out the restaurant like she was getting dressed. It's almost like she ain't fully got dressed yet. But that's how she looks. She's out the house. That is the slorification of America. And I'm going to talk about that on Patreon. You got the great slorification of America. It's going to be part 2. Part 1 is already on there. You got women that they're going to try to out attention seek each other. That's what I see coming down the future. You're going to see more and more of these females doing the most to get more people talking about them and more people giving them attention. It's like, how far are you willing to go to get people to notice you? Especially with you being out with Dre. And the fact that they may have been dealing with each other for months. But the thing is, if y'all have kept this low key for the time they may or may not have been dealing with each other, why would you now publicly go to this restaurant? Unless you were looking to be seen. Now, I don't know how the ex-wife is going to feel about this. I don't know if the ex-wife is going to go at him a little bit harder because she's like, oh, you with her? You must have been talking to her. Because out of all the side chicks that she brought out to testify, to subpoena to bring into the case, Apryl Jones wasn't one of them. Now, maybe this situation that occurred after the divorce proceedings, that probably was the case, maybe. But this is just weird. It's like all this time, and now all of a sudden people see. Now, I know that in LA, you know, they closed down a lot of things there. So maybe now they've loosened up things to where people can go to restaurants and different things. And this was just a moment of gotcha. But hopefully for Dr. Dre's sake, he don't get got by Apryl Jones.